The ambition is to be a leader in the authorization space. That is the ambition. It's a big ambition. We're trying to fundamentally change the way authorization is achieved within this new application stack that everybody's building on top of at the moment. It's got Kubernetes and microservices and so forth. Number two, there's many more releases every single day for software, which means that a different approach is needed for authorization. And then thirdly, everybody realizes that security is part of the whole ecosystem of how you build something, how you think about something.
What Styra has pioneered is an open policy engine where a developer can write policies to manage these applications and control access and entitlement to these applications programmatically, and it's a key capability for us as we build out this hybrid infrastructure between cloud and on-premise.
Through the Citi Ventures team, it's a lot more than just the investing part, right? It's about innovation. It's about partnering with the companies to take them to the next level. It's around helping us develop a new marketplace.
This is a security company trying to do open source. So one, you need investors who can help you, but you also need investors who understand that open source is different. And it is a different model, and the growth and the way you measure the business is different. We built a product on top of that, which we call Styra DAS, Declarative Authorization Service. We're selling this product as a SaaS service also on premises to all enterprises which are moving towards cloud native architectures. We're seeing now developers implement these technology controls versus security being kind of pushed down from the top, right? So the model is completely changed.
We have thousands of applications that we are using for internal purposes as well as for serving our customers. And as we move in the cloud and we have more and more cloud infrastructure, the number of systems that we are and applications continues to grow at an exponential pace.
Citi and many organizations are transforming and moving controls to this level of, I would say, automation, auditability, repeatability. And companies like Styra are really driving the industry forward. And we're really excited about offering these capabilities, not just to our technology organization, but to our risk and compliance organizations and all sorts of businesses when they have controls that they need to make sure they apply.
Founders really appreciate that help when we walk them through what are the key architecture requirements, security requirements, integration requirements, compliance requirements that any large global enterprise would have.
We're using the open source technology, open policy agent, and we're interacting with them quite often on how their enterprise offering needs to evolve to serve our needs. The Citi Ventures team is working with us to take that space that we see so much potential in codification of controls, policy as code, to the next level where it's enterprise ready and it's meeting real needs and providing real value.
They used to do these panel discussions every 3 months or so. So we were not a portfolio company at the time, but they had invited me to sit on one of these panels with other security CEOs and so forth. And that really kicked it off for me in terms of building the relationship and understanding the team and so forth. They had introduced me to several CIOs at other companies. It was also great to get input from a marketing point of view and a awareness point of view and so forth, right? And those are the types of discussions we were having prior to any investment at all.
So we often would match make our founders we are working with to the executives in the Global 2000. And ultimately, we want to be business partners to the founders. So bringing the best of Citi to them and bringing the best of their company to Citi.
What I've done at my company is try and have a combination of investors who meet certain goals for me. And I've made that combination of investors very purposely. But it definitely wasn't for the fact that Citi was a bank, right, at all. It wasn't for the fact that, I want to sell into Citi. Of course, it would be great to be able to sell into Citi. But it was much more about the relationships I had during the journey of trying to raise the money.